Well, I've had an interesting day. You know, I started off arriving yesterday in a place where I had no idea that Walmart was posted no overnight parking. So I had to leave there. Not a big deal.
In 500 feet, turn left onto Main Street. At the light, turn left onto Main Street.
And then I realized I left my inverter on overnight, so I was sucking more battery power. And where I was parked next to the trees there, it was going to be a long time before I really got any sunlight on. And because I was on this basically fairly busy road, there really wasn't any place to take Mr. Kipster for a WALK. So, and people were starting to come into work. So I think what's going to happen today is we're going to head over to a park, which hopefully I'll be able to find a place to park at. And if things work out exceedingly well, we're going to spend the day there and work. And if I can at least find a place to park, my initial plan is, you know, we're gonna go for a walk, and then if I can't,
Quarter mile, turn right.
if I can't put my slide out and stay there and work, then I'm gonna go back over to the Walmart parking lot and sit there, because I have no idea where I'm going from here. So I need to figure that stuff out. I want to find out if there's a Petsmart around and get his toenails cut, and figure out where we're going and do stuff like that. So that's what's going on this morning. And my plan is I'm going to come back and sleep at the Camping World again tonight, unless I find something early enough today to just move on to.
Wake up with the sun in our eyes. Sally forth, no need for goodbyes. Journey calls, let's roll the dice. Every mile a new surprise.
Maybe I'll find a campground to hang out for a few days.
Turn right to stay on Main Street.
That would be nice. Oh, look at that pretty little church. Dude, how about staying in your lane, guys? Wow.
Continue on Main Street for half a mile.
They're all like cutting the corner. Wonder if I could park in the town office overnight. Wonder how they'd feel about that. They may not even care, actually. I doubt that they've got a police department. Nothing like driving into the sun. You guys probably weren't getting much of a view there. I guess it's all part of the pageantry of RV living. I usually have some idea where I plan to be, so this was kind of unusual.
Turn left to stay on Main Street.
I don't know what this is a main street of.
Continue on Main Street for 1.5 miles.
But apparently it's a pretty busy thoroughfare. I've got quite a lineup behind me as well. Pretty area. Some big boulders there between those two properties, and their rock wall fence here. I love rock wall fences. Here's the Chichester Town Library. behind me, actually. The speed limit is 35, and apparently they have no respect for it. Oh, boat launch over there, huh? Interesting. Okay, so Chichester does have a police force. Expected this to be a shorter drive for some reason. And it's not all that long, it's only 3.5 miles. But it's kind of a slow road.
Turn left onto New Hampshire 28 North.
There. Nice little cemetery there.
Turn left onto Maryville Road, then you will arrive at your destination.
Guys, no parking on the road. Hang on, kid. Okay.
You have arrived.
Looks like we got a parking lot that's in the shade. Unbelievable. Well, I think we will just go for our walk. Hang on, kid. I think we'll go for our walk, and then we're going to go back to Walmart, because it's all shady here, too. Yeah, hang on, kid. Well, it says park here. I don't know what that means. I guess they want you facing in there, maybe? Alright, we're gonna just do this. Now, we're the only ones here. Look at this park, guys. They got this really cool pavilion. Got a playground over there. Got soccer fields down below. And over here, oh, that's a baseball field down below, I think, actually. Kind of an amphitheater over here. And trails, which we're gonna head up. Oh, and basketball courts. And your pup is welcome at our park. Please don't let them leave their mark. Okay, so we're gonna head up this trail and I'll tell you what's going on. Okay, guys, this is another one of those RV life is not all rainbows and butterflies kinds of things. So I realized yesterday, after I got to the town of Concord, New Hampshire, that I had put in Walmart as my last stop for the day, assuming I was probably just going to sleep in the parking lot there. Let me make sure I'm not losing Kit. Yeah. And I got over there and there were all kinds of no parking signs. That wasn't awesome. But there were no overnight parking. But I thought, I see where, they say like no unauthorized vehicles parking overnight kind of thing. And it's usually fine. So I'll just hang out here. I made dinner, did the dishes, I'm watching TV. And then I just had this thought. I really don't want the knock on the door. Oh, and the other thing that had happened was, sorry, I'm just recording on my phone. I didn't even bring a selfie stick. The other thing that had happened was that I had seen a van and another RV were there when I got there. Excuse me. But when I looked out after dinner, they were gone. And so I got to thinking to myself, yeah, this could be a knock on the door situation. So I looked and found a Camping World that was only a few miles away from where I was. So I went to the Camping World and got there just after they closed. The overnight parking app direction said, pull in the driveway and then turn to the left. There's my kit. There he is. Where is he? There he is. Was that a little puppy yawn, huh? Is that a little puppy yawn in the morning? Okay, let's keep walking. So and there'll be spaces marked for RVs. So I pulled in and looked to the left, and all the spaces that were marked for RVs were occupied by trailers that they were selling. But there was another area over there that I could pull into. So I pulled in. And that's where I parked last night, and that was fine. And then I woke up this morning and I realized, I'm on a fairly busy road, so there's no place to walk yet. And sorry, I'm hearing something. And I inadvertently left my inverter on all night, so I'd sucked a fair amount of battery. And I still haven't fully recharged from all the cloudy days we've been having. So I'm like, all right, I can't sit here all day anyway, and I need to sit someplace and do some work. And there's no place to walk kit here. So let's go find a park or something, which is why I'm here. I found this place, which was, sorry, I just walked through a spider web, which is about 3.5 miles from the Camping World. And this is awesome. This is exactly what I wanted. But I was thinking, I'll get over here, park in the sun, and after we do his walk, spend some time figuring out where I'm going next, what I'm going to be doing. And one of the things I want to do is see if there's a Petsmart around so I can get his toenails cut. And I think I'm probably going to stay at the Camping World again tonight, unless I find something reasonably close by that I want to move on to. So we'll see. But in the meantime, what's my point here? I think my point is, take life as it comes. It's not always awesome. Oh, so the last bit about being here, though, is that I pull up in here, and the parking lot here is completely shaded too. And because of the way it sits, it looks like it's going to be quite a long time before it gets sun, which means before I start charging batteries. And so when we're done here, we're going to head back over to the Walmart parking lot, and we'll just sit there for as long as it takes me to figure out what's next. And then we'll probably go back over to the Camping World tonight. Hopefully we find a Petsmart along the way someplace, and try and plan more than one day in advance. We'll see how that goes. I was really quite surprised though, because when I looked at my trip planner last night, I use RV Life Pro, and I've got a discount code in the description down below if you're interested in getting that. It actually works really well. Oh, but I have to do the work, right? So I looked at it and I realized I don't have anything planned from yesterday until my next big stop is going to be in the northeast corner of Maine, which, by the way, is only 416 miles away. If I were going there directly, I could certainly actually go in one day, but I don't want to be up there for 2 weeks, and I want to find some other things to explore while I'm in a state that I've never been in before. So, looking forward to that. Almost lost Kit back there. He stopped to smell something. So I'm going to try and what I'm going to try and do is plan at least the next day or two. And I want to look for maybe a campground where I can stay for 3 or 4 nights. And do a little more planning. Get a little more caught up. That kind of stuff. So now, I'm going to flip the camera around and show you where we ended up. So there's the pavilion way over there. And we came all the way around through the woods. It's actually a very nice trail. And then came out here. And we're going to keep going all the way around the field. And then we should be pretty good. So just that little trail through the woods was 4/10 of a mile. Oh, and maybe we go back into the woods? Let's see. They got porta potties. They got handicap parking. Oh, this is the other side of the field where it's marked as a parking area. Glad I didn't come in this one, actually. Wouldn't have been level. Would have been a little more of a chore to turn around, yada, yada, yada. But yeah, very nice park. There's my Kitster. So the moral of the story is, be flexible, go with the flow, be prepared for whatever life hands you. And what's be prepared mean? I think it means don't get upset. You know? A former version of me would have been kind of railing at myself over the fact that, watch my air quotes, because this is totally channeling my mother. How could you have done something so stupid as not plan where you're going to be? Yeah, wasn't stupid. It was an oversight. I was busy yesterday. I visited 2 national parks in 2 different states and drove 125 miles. I think about 125 miles. So, there's no stupid in there. It was an oversight. And hey, it all worked out just fine, right? Because what's my motto? I got all the time in the world. I can do whatever I want, whenever I want to. I'm not really on a schedule, so it doesn't really matter. Kit loves running around in the grass. It's like his favoriteest thing. I'm sorry about the sniffles, but it's pretty chilly. It's like 45 degrees and I've only got a flannel shirt on. I did put on pants though, so there's that. All right, so we're coming back up to the parking area. And I think this is where we say goodbye for the moment. And it says this park is a carry in and carry out facility, but isn't that a trash can right there? Maybe not. So thanks for coming along, listening to my ramblings. As always. Oh, lower XC loop. I don't know what that means, but I think we've had enough. Oh, that's not a trash can. Okay, well that was a nice little park. And we had a lovely walk. There's a Petsmart that's not too far away from the Sam's Club, which was right over by the Walmart, and there's no place for me to be able to park really and get full sun here yet. Park levelly and get full sun. So we're gonna go hit Petsmart up, and then we're going to
500 feet, turn
go
right
get
onto
fuel.
Hampshire 28 South.
And probably go back to the Walmart parking
Turn
lot
right
at that
onto
point. Might
Hampshire
stay at Sam's
28
Club.
South, then slide right into Petsmart.
And it's coming on 9 o'clock, so maybe most of the traffic has died down now. We'll see. And I just looked when we came back.
Slide right onto Main Street.
I'm officially monetized on YouTube now. So that's pretty exciting.
Continue on Main Street for 1.5 miles.
September 4th. So less than 2 years. Not by a whole lot. Because I remember sitting in Nancy's driveway, well, not driveway, but side yard, where they had kept their RV parked. For about 2 weeks, helping her with some stuff at the same time that I was editing at least one video a day. When I got started, I think I had about 25 or more videos ready to go. I've kind of come a long way in 2 years, literally and figuratively. For one thing, I can edit a video much faster now than I could then. Oops. Let's try to stay on our side of the road. Alright, well, we saw this going this way, so I don't really feel like you need to see all of it going the other way. Well, I just saw the Speedway gas station there, and their price is $3.50 for regular. The Sam's Club, when I looked last night, was $3.16. So it might have gone up overnight, but I don't think it's gone up that much. And most of the other places that I was seeing around town, I thought were like $3.39. Might have seen some $3.35s. So, I don't know, kind of weird. Gas prices are a bit of a crapshoot. I mean, if I get stuck and I actually need fuel, then I just have to, you know, suck it up and get whatever, wherever. But I try to plan it out so that I can get fuel in the least expensive way possible. Alright, here's Kit. He's getting a Pawdicure Plus today. We haven't ever done this before. It includes teeth cleaning, ear cleaning, nail trimming and grinding, paw pad trimming. We've never done that before. And look at how well he's doing. He's a little nervous, but he's doing well. We'll see how the teeth cleaning goes. Well, it looks like he's done really well with everything else so far. Now we're down to the toothbrushing bit, which may or may not be a happening thing. So she's tying him up differently to be able to get a grip on him. We're going with the spritz of cologne. I think we're passing on the toothbrushing, maybe. Well, Kitster did really well, didn't you, Kitster? Okay, so we're leaving the Petsmart. And that's a shaggy looking puppy dog right there. So we got nails trimmed and ground, and we got ears cleaned. Really? That was that important that you turned right in front of me. How much do you think she missed me by? Not all that much, I'm guessing. And we got paw pads and the tops of the paws clipped and shaved. What else did we do? Oh, you got a spritz of
Turn
cologne.
right toward Loudon Road, then turn left onto Loudon
I didn't
Road.
sniff you yet, though.
At the light, turn left onto Loudon Road.
So we're actually closer to Walmart, and I'm really hungry. It's almost 10 o'clock now. So we're gonna go hang out at Walmart and eat breakfast and then figure out what we're doing over the next couple of days. I got about a week before I actually need to do laundry. So that should be fine.
800 feet, turn right.
But I want to think about that in regard to, you know, where I'm going to decide to stay for a few days. And where and when I'm going to decide to stay for a few days. Oh, you got your ears cleaned too, didn't you? Did I say that?
Turn right.
Did I say that already? Oh, that looks like somebody living in their
Turn right,
car.
then you will arrive at your destination.
And I'm gonna just go right over here, and I'm gonna park
Head east.
kind of near this pole,
Head northwest.
right about like this. So I can put my slide out, and oh, you know
Head
what though?
southeast.
Maybe I'm gonna go over there to that pole. Because that one's not shading. Ooh, RV care.
Head southwest.